Project Lead the Way has like really opened a door for me to like choose different careers in the medical field. I've always felt like medicine's something I want to do, and it's just expanded it, and it showed me good leadership skills, and it's really just like taught me how to do that and follow what I want to do through this field.
We do a lot of really cool labs, and we work with a lot of really cool things that I never thought I'd like work with.
We get to learn about like diseases and bacteria, fingerprinting. We do crime scene stuff, and it's just a really like fun class. Being a part of biomed for Butler Tech, we get to we have good microscopes, and we get bacteria samples of like E. coli. We have to have all of our protective equipment gear on, and we look at them under the microscope, and it's just really cool, like seeing them up close.
The instructors are a lot of fun too because they're really nice, but they keep us on track. If we don't know something, they take the extra time to explain it instead of leaving us clueless.
We've planned different fundraisers to raise money for different diseases or different causes.
Everyone in HOSA has like an interest in the medical field, and so it's fun to meet people that have the same interests.
It's a lot different than most other classes. I mean, there's a lot more freedom with what we get to do, and like we get to choose to take this class. So it's a lot of things. Like I'm personally interested in it, so it made it more interesting for me to take these classes and everything. And there's a lot of opportunities to do things like outside of school. Like we do blood drives and stuff like that, and we do Special Olympics, and we have a lot of just other things besides just classwork that we can do. And then the competitions for DECA is probably the best part about this class, because we get to choose what we want to compete against, and then we get to see how good we are in a certain field.
I've actually gone to New York twice and Chicago once, and it was really great to travel with DECA. It's great to see all the different things, and you get to meet people from literally around the world that do business, and it's so cool to hear what they do in their classroom, what you do in yours, and you guys can compare things like that. And the state competitions are always fun. It's super cool when you place. You feel really good about it. It honestly showed me what it's like to do marketing and stuff like that. Like when you hear marketing, you always think that that's something that's super hard, and like you think of like big up people that like have a lot of work, but it's really not like that. Like you can do so many fun things in business, and I don't think a lot of people see that. They just think that you sit at a desk for like 9 hours a day and do a lot of paperwork, but it's really nothing like that. And it showed me that I want to go to college for marketing and have a future in this.
The first semester we just focused on like dimensioning and learning how exactly like the basics of engineering. We've done like little projects where like we're building like hands-on, and we're working with like 3D printers now and stuff. It like gets you a little prepared for what to expect in college, because you have like flip projects and stuff to be with a group.
I do model RC cars, racing them and stuff, and I got this old one that needed fixing up, and the tires on it were, I didn't want to use these rare tires, and you can't get new ones, so I used these modern tires and rims like these, but they don't fit on the car, so I had to design rims that use those tires. We used Autodesk to design the model, Cura to make it, transform it into some of the, this can read, because it only reads ones and zeros and stuff, and then put it on a hard drive, put it in, set it and wait. You can make any, as long as you know how to model stuff, you can make anything.
I chose to be in this class because I really enjoy classes that deal with hands-on activities, and you're not doing a whole bunch of book work to where it gets boring over time. Like when you start off a normal class, it'll just be like, okay, like definitions or just copy these notes. In this class, it's different. You actually get to hop right in and start cooking.
This class is very together. We have a lot of conversations, and we don't include people. We make sure we're together and we work together, and we have good relationships with our entire class.
We actually did a thing last year where we had to almost make our own food truck, and we had to like like choose what things we would put on the menu and how we would make it. And we had to choose one thing to make for it, and that was a really cool experience on how to, we had to price everything, and it was really cool, and it helped me.
So far, I've only been to one of the events, which was Cougars for the Cure, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had, really, because it was so together. Just being able to help anyone in every situation was pretty great.
So, like in the freshman class, like we started talking about like lettuce and with the hydroponics and how you can grow things outside of the field, like outside the field that's right next to the school. And then like when we start going further into talking about hydroponics and stuff, we talked about how different plants are grown differently and how you can grow plants, you can grow them in water, you can grow them in dirt, but you can also grow them in a mixture of the two. And you can also like use other organisms to benefit each other. And it's just, and we also learned about that with like animal science. We talked about how plants and animals, they have like a reciprocatory relationship where like one benefits off the other.
Being in the agriculture lab, I'm definitely exposed to a lot of experiences that I wouldn't have on a normal basis. I don't live on a farm. A lot of people in FFA do, but most don't. So we're exposed to animals that we wouldn't see on a daily basis.
In FFA, like we go on trips, we go to leadership conferences, and we go to many different like conferences and conventions. And it's so cool when you go to these places, you get to meet people from all over the country. And sometimes you get to meet people from all over the world. And it's cool to see the different experiences they've had compared to yours. Like out here, you see just corn, but maybe out in Hawaii, you see sugarcane, and in Kentucky, you see tobacco, and it's just crazy to see how life is different in different places.